Good morning, folks. Nice. Early, I got up at 5:30. It's about 5:45 now. Just breaking down this camp and getting ready to hit the trail. Get a little breakfast, brush the old teeth, and then about 2.5 miles to the Mount Rose Trail head and campground, and then trying to get to Marlett Lake campground today. It's about 17 miles, I think, 16. About what we did yesterday. Yesterday ended up being, I think, 17. But yeah, everything's been nice. It's finally was a nice, brisk evening. Got a really good night's sleep because it was cooler. But yep, gonna pack on up and get ready to head out. Day 3 begins. Well, I've been on trail for an hour. Been really cruisy. It's been nice. The ankle kind of needed that. It's doing much better. Gotta pack the pack a little bit differently. Take a little bit of that weight off that side. See if that helps. Yeah. Pass a lot of ultra runners or trail runners or whatever, and day hikers. So far, just another beautiful morning. A pretty decent view out here. Still pretty smoky though. Actually, it looks like it maybe smokier than it was. And the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes at camp this morning. They weren't bad last night, but boy, this morning they were definitely buzzing around. So definitely put a little bit of a kick in my pants to pack up camp and get moving. And there was about a group of 15 or so, literally right when I woke up this morning at like 5:30, came through just laughing, talking. And I get it, they wanted to see the falls and the sunrise and everything. But man, when you see somebody in a tent, kind of keep it down a little bit. But luckily I was already getting up and just trying to motivate myself to get going. All right, we're gonna keep on cruising. Really nice walking this morning on all this decomposed granite. Nice and soft. Well, we just hit the highway. We gotta cross the highway here and follow the campground road, it says. I just dumped my trash here. There's some restrooms, but I don't need to use them. But I do see a cooler over there, so let's go see what's in that thing, if there's any goodies. Well, there was nothing in that ice chest. It was actually super rank. I think somebody used that as a restroom. But now we gotta cross this crazy highway. Oh, we got lucky. It's all clear. There's our marker. A little bit of road walking now. Feels weird being on the asphalt and all flat. Super strange. Not complaining though, I'll take it. Just keep on cruising on. 3 hours in, doing my 3-hour break, a little snack, get some more water. Found this cool little rock outcropping right off the trail back here behind me. And it's got a nice view of Relay Peak and the relay station where we were yesterday. Way over there. That was yesterday before we finally dropped off and got to Galena Falls. And then over on this side, you can kind of see Tahoe through there. The smoke is kind of starting to lift up out of there, but still pretty smoky, hazy. There were a couple other spots and I didn't even bother trying to take pictures or anything because you could barely see. So hopefully it clears out. We'll see. We still got some days left, so this is only day 3. I'm gonna get some water and food in me and then get back at it. Get to Marlett Lake campground. Well, I just made it to one of the ski areas there. Leapfrogged Ryan a little ways back. I think he's about ready to come down. Yep, there he is over there. Making his way through. And then we got a really awesome view out this way. Down into the Carson Range, I believe. Still pretty hazy and smoky, but the views have been awesome. Really cruisy day today. Really happy about that. And a nice breeze. And get back on trail. Oh, there's Ryan. He's leapfrogging. He caught us again. Later. All right. Well, we're about 15 miles in on our 17-mile trek to Marlett Lake campground. And nice cold water. Just thought I'd check in with y'all and show you this crazy little section of wildflowers all over the... You would think they'd be dried up and dead by now. And we still got a bit of a view through the trees, a little bit of Washoe Valley down there. Yeah, Ryan and I have been kicking it together for a bit now, cruising up here, and I don't know about him, but my dogs are barking. I'm about ready for this 2 miles to be done, so we'll check in with you guys after we refresh at the fountain at Marlett. Catch y'all later. All right, y'all, checking the clock. 2 minutes to 3. We took a pretty lengthy break back there, got some electrolytes because it was exposed and it's kicking our butt today, but check it out. Tahoe in the background back there, and that is Marlett Lake down below us. We are almost to camp and to some fresh cold water. Some very much needed fresh cold water. I'm gonna sit in that fountain and soak. I'll check in with y'all when we get down there. This is awesome. All right, we made it to Marlett campground. And best of all, we made it to the pump. I'm gonna try to get this thing working, and I hear it can be a little tough if you're on your own, but Ryan's here too. We're still together, so we're both gonna camp. We're the only ones here. We're both gonna camp here. But yeah, I'm gonna get this thing pumped up, start trying to get some water, and then rinse off, cool down. Much needed. Oh, that's some good H2O right there. Oh, so nice. So good. Well, here's camp for the night. Marlett campground. They got bear boxes. There's full burn ban. We don't need a fire anyway, but they do have fire rings here. Pretty cool spot. And that well was sweet. Got a bunch of food in me. Still got to do some dinner, but a bunch more water. Feeling like $1,000,000 in a little bath down there at the fountain. So feeling pretty good, especially the fact that we got here so early and cranked out 17 miles. It's just turning 6 o'clock now. I'm really pleased. I think we got 10 miles to Spooner tomorrow, and we'll see what happens once we get there, or once I get there, if I want to continue on, or what the haps might be. But yeah, gotta get some dinner in. Another gentleman just showed up, Glenn, so there's 3 of us camping here tonight, so that's kind of cool. And he's heading the other direction though. He's heading up to Galena Falls, where we came from today, so he's going counterclockwise. But that'll be just about it for this evening. I might check in with y'all after a while to say goodnight. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying this adventure that I'm on, and I know I am. It's kicking my butt, but it's good. I like it. So, all right, y'all. Talk to you later.
A few moments later.
Well, all right, everybody. Got all recuperated and a bunch of food and calories in. Had a wonderful chickpea curry dinner tonight. Oh, it was tasty. Everything's in the bear box. I'm in my cozy spot. And I'm gonna wish y'all good night, and I hope to see you tomorrow for the next 10 or so miles. 10 miles to Spooner, and we might go further than that. We might sleep in and try to let the bodies rest a little bit, but we're 55 miles in officially, so yeah. Thanks for watching, y'all. We'll catch up with you later. Have a good night.